Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Hi, everyone. I'm Caitlin Nuclo. We're on top of your big stories on this Tuesday. The state's positivity rate remains at just under 7% right now. 837 COVID patients are in the hospital right now here in Connecticut. That is up more than 100 since Friday. More than 6,200 people tested positive for COVID in our state over the weekend. And with the high demand for testing right now, Governor Lamont says expansion plans are in the works to try to keep up with demand. Right now, there are 400 sites to get swabbed. The governor says 23 of those will extend their hours and 7 more sites will be open to accommodate the rush of people. Local health officials say the increased demand could mean increased wait times, though, for your results.
There is some unpredictability to this because the lab's capacity to turn around, that's my worry on that side. I don't think it's hard to get a test done. It's a little bit of the constraint around, lab's ability to get you the results by the time you need it.
Governor Lamont says being vaccinated is still your best protection. We did ask if a mask mandate could return. He told us he has no plans to bring it back right now. The CDC says the Omicron variant has become the dominant strain nationwide, accounting for about 75% of infections in the last week. Doctors say unvaccinated people remain the most at risk. The CDC says they're 20 times more likely to die of COVID than those who have received all of their shots.
As you go from fully vaccinated to fully vaccinated plus boosted, you can see the risk of severe disease becomes extremely low.
President Biden will address further steps he's planning to take in a speech that is scheduled for later today.
Meteorologist Melissa Cole with your Channel 3 early warning forecast. Let's take a look at our headlines for the day today. We have a nice day on tap. It's going to be a milder day with temperatures topping out in the 40s. And then we have a system moving in overnight tonight. It's going to cause some light freezing rain or drizzle in some areas that are below freezing in inland Connecticut. Rain for the shoreline. And then some snow showers on Friday morning. That's our next chance of precipitation. We could pick up a quick coating on your Christmas Eve holiday. Here's what it looks like on Pinpoint Doppler. We are scanning around clear and dry. 21 degrees currently in Litchfield. Storrs 28. Same thing with East Hartford. 29 in West Haven. And no wind chill values to talk about this morning as our winds are generally light or calm. Now here's a live look right now from our New London iCam, and that is a stunning view this morning as we're just below that freezing mark at 31 degrees and winds are out of the west-northwest at 5. Let's take a look at Middletown. Looking lovely right now. Clear skies overhead. Clouds will build today, but we'll enjoy quite a bit of sunshine too. It's 30 in Killingworth, Falls Village 25, and East Hampton checking in at 28 degrees. We're sandwiched between two systems. Clouds to our south, clouds to our north, even some snow showers. A cold front will slide through today, but it will come through with little fanfare. It's the storm system to our south that will be more impactful to our weather. This area of low pressure is going to get better organized off the eastern seaboard and ride off to the north and east. And we're going to be on the northern fringe of it tonight, I should say, and that's going to be our focus for precipitation. Here's today's forecast on Futurecast, looking fantastic. High clouds streaming up from the south ahead of the system. You'll notice filtered sunshine as we go through the afternoon time. And then after midnight, notice what happens. Precipitation begins. Along the shoreline or areas where it's above freezing, it'll be plain old rain. But areas stuck below freezing, especially in northern and western Connecticut, will see some freezing drizzle and freezing rain, which could cause some icy spots overnight and tricky travel, so be mindful of that. By the time tomorrow morning rolls around, most of the activity has transitioned over to just plain old rain, and then it all comes to an end by about 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. The sun's out tomorrow afternoon, and we're looking lovely on Thursday. A sunny, dry day for Thursday, which is probably a busy travel day. But notice what happens on Friday. We got a little batch of snow moving on through as a warm front rides across Connecticut, and that will be the focal point of some snow showers, maybe a quick coating, maybe a ½ an inch. We dry out Christmas Eve night, and then notice what happens again. Some more snow fills in here overnight, 3 a.m. Christmas morning, but we get some warmer air moving on in, and that may change over the snow over to rain. And then we get a break in the action Christmas afternoon. And then on Sunday, another storm system rolls on through. And this one could be a little more impactful with possibly some measurable snow if this scenario holds true. Now, I have to say that one of our other models, the European model, isn't really biting on this snow. We're on the warmer track which would be mostly a rain event for us. So just a lot of details we need to iron out between now and then, but just keep that in the back of your mind for the upcoming holiday. All right, so your forecast highs for today will top out in the 40s. It'll be a warmer than usual day. Lows tonight in the upper 20s and low 30s with some patches of freezing drizzle and rain overnight. Thursday, we're dry. Friday, some snow showers. There's that storm for Christmas. And then we'll see what happens on Sunday before we dry out on Monday with a high of 40. Caitlin?
All right, Melissa, thank you. Glastonbury school officials are sticking to the decision that they made last year over the high school mascot. The Tomahawk logo will not be reinstated after a vote was held last night. This comes a week after a debate over the issue turned violent. Look at this video. A Board of Education member shoved a man and then he punched him. Last night, the board said they needed a mascot that would bring people together rather than spark conflict.
The purpose of a high school mascot is to unite the school community. It was clear from public comment in 2020 that the Tomahawk mascot divides our community rather than uniting it. The evident divisions on display during the hearing on the Tomahawk only reinforces that conclusion.
So far, police have not made any arrests in that incident from last week. Today, the State Bond Commission is meeting to talk about a plan to change the downtown Hilton Hotel in Hartford. City leaders want to convert part of that hotel into 100 apartments and keep the bottom half of the building a DoubleTree hotel. They believe that is the best way to keep the business open. But Hilton Hotel employees are concerned they will lose their jobs.
We aren't going to be able to find another job. These are good paying union jobs that we have dedicated our lives to. And it isn't right that we're not even being considered in this whole issue.
The State Bond Commission still needs to sign off on $11 million of taxpayer funding, which would help back the change at that hotel. Thanks for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day.